has been a while since I've sat down and filmed, probably about a month. And I don't know if you guys remember my last video, but it was me talking about just the changes that I've gone through in the last few years, the changes to my YouTube channel, what I'm kind of feeling, how I'm feeling towards content and, you know, just makeup reviews. So if you guys have not seen that video, I will link it up here. I know it seemed a little dramatic from the title, but it was just a huge shift in my mindset and everything. And of course, it is quite ironic that the first video I come back with in 2023 is a makeup video. However, it is not a regular makeup video. I'm just gonna sit down and chat with you guys. Just talk about stuff. I have made a pledge to my 2023 self, and that is that I am going to put it out, and that's it. No apologies, no fucks given. Be unapologetically myself. That is how I started this YouTube channel. That is what I have always done. I started overthinking things because as your platform grows, you start to feel a sense of responsibility towards what you put out there. And I think that's really important. We don't just want to willy-nilly be saying shit. And especially with like, you know, it's just, I've never really overthought the things that I've said because I'm like, it was just my opinion. And I need to get back to that because I am allowed to speak on things, even if I don't have a degree in it, because it is simply my opinion. Everybody else puts their opinion out there. I'm allowed to say it. And if you don't like it, well, you can get fucked. I think that's where I am at now. And I just wanted to say that that is what you should expect going forward, because I have taken a lot of time over the last month. A lot of things have happened and I am tired of the internet. I don't give a shit anymore. And I saw a TikTok, and if I can, I will post it here.
Post whatever the fuck you want to post. I was like trying to do my hair look pretty, like that's not what moms look like. Houses don't look like that. So I share what my house really looks like, and people are like, that's fucking disgusting, bro. Don't be sharing that. You're gonna get your kids taken away. Dude, you can't win. So post whatever the fuck you want to post.
But it's basically this lady saying like, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You can't do anything to impress or please everybody. And it's so true. And I know this, and even over the time that I've been on the internet, I have known this time and time and again, but it's really easy to forget because you can get really sucked into the feedback loop. And I have to let it go. Simply done, simply done. So that's where we're at today. Gone is the era of Kristi, who gives a shit what anybody thinks. You're done. So I've been doing my makeup the last few weeks. I've just been like, no filming. Come up here, do your makeup, put it on, feel good about yourself. Show you guys the makeup look that I've been doing lately. It's not that different from like what you guys have seen, but I just feel like this is the me makeup that I need. Especially, I went out to dinner with my friend yesterday, and when I went to the bathroom and I like just got a quick glance of myself in the mirror, I was like, damn, she looks good. I'm gonna toss some moisturizer on real quick and just get started and chat with you guys. So I've got a new filming setup, as you can see. We actually moved the dresser from my son's bedroom into here because his bedroom's kind of small, and it's just kind of a playroom at this point. He sleeps with me, so it's not like he's using his bedroom for like bedroominess, and eventually he will. But for now, I need the storage in here. We weren't using it for his clothes. We have a whole system that we do downstairs where we're not like bringing the clothes up and downstairs. So for now, we just moved his dresser in here. And I've got like hair stuff, makeup stuff, nail polish, and like filming backdrops and camera equipment and stuff like that. It's been great. Painted this entire room, as you guys saw in the beginning of this video. I painted the entire thing that same color as my background was because it was just feeling like this really unfinished space. It was like, why is only my background green? When I love the color, I have more of the paint. Why don't I do the entire room? So I painted the entire room, and it feels so good and finished in here. And I've gone through and I've done like a ton of decluttering and reorganizing, and it's just felt really nice to do it for me, not just for YouTube, but it shows me that I do have passion for this stuff still. I just had to like get out of my own idiot head. So we are just gonna hop into the makeup. Before we do, today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. This is now, I think, year 5 that we've been working together, and I just love them so much. If you guys don't know who HelloFresh is, they are a meal delivery service. They deliver meals directly to your home each week, and they come in an insulated box, and in that box are the meals that you have pre-chosen, and then it comes with recipe cards. And on the back of the recipe cards, it has the easy steps that you follow, and it's just so nice to not have to be like, what am I gonna make tonight? What am I gonna do? You just have it, not a thought. If you're looking for an easy way to eat well and save money this year, you can cut back on expensive takeout and delivery and get started with HelloFresh. You will love how easy, fast, and affordable it is to whip up a restaurant quality meal right in your own kitchen. Eating well is at the top of the mind this month for many, and it is comforting to know that you always get top quality with HelloFresh. Ingredients travel from the farm to you in less than 7 days, so you know they're fresh. They have fast and fresh recipes. HelloFresh's latest line of meals featuring robust flavors and filling portions are ready in less than 15 minutes. Enjoy taste and quality done quick with recipes like falafel power bowls, seared steak and potatoes with béarnaise sauce, or Southwest pork and bean burritos. This week we did the chickpea lettuce wraps, and they are so delicious. My son loved them. I loved them. Everyone did. And even our friend Kat came over and stayed and had dinner with us. It was so delicious. And especially if you're eating veggie, you would really love this. It tastes so good and it feels so healthy. I think it's pretty clear over the last few years that the thing for me that's nice is that it takes out the mental capacity. You don't have to worry about what I'm gonna eat. You just open the fridge and make what's there. You don't have to think about like, what am I gonna do? What kind of veggie am I gonna add? It's just like takes out all of the mental load. Wait. Ooh, it's delicious. If you're looking for a veggie dish, this one's really good.
It's called?
They know what it's called. I've already been showing
curry,
it. They know.
Lettuce.
They know.
Vegan curry chickpea lettuce wrap.
That's what it's called. If you guys are interested in checking out HelloFresh, you guys can go to HelloFresh.com and use code RawBeauty21 for 21 free meals plus free shipping. And I thank you so much again to HelloFresh for sponsoring the beginning portion of today's video. Now we're gonna move on to makeup and chat and just talk to you guys about what's been going on the last few weeks to a month. So the moisturizer that I used is the Desi Agua Fresca moisturizer. Bro, it's good. It's really good. Really, really good. If you're looking for a great moisturizer to use, like I have no complaints. My skin has loved it. It's great. And then this is the foundation I've been wearing lately. This is the One Size Concealer, and this is the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer, and this is the shade Light 4. And you know what? It's all I need. I just do a little bit here. That's kind of it. I mean, I use it like a foundation at the end of the day because I'm just trying to like get ready fast, and my skin, interestingly, is kind of the least important part to me, I've noticed. Oh my God, speaking of Morphe, can we talk about Morphe? What the fuck? It's crazy because, you know, and now I'm not the source for your news for this. If you want to look into what's going on, I actually think I watched a video from Jen Love, and I will post it down in the description of this video where she's talking about what is actually going on with the whole Morphe situation. But if you didn't know, they closed down all of their retail stores, like all of them in the US, with no notice to their employees. None. They just simply shut down and were like, oh yeah, you don't have a job anymore. Shady. What the hell, Morphe? And not only that, but I think they filed for bankruptcy. So this is like Forma Brands. So Forma Brands actually, I think, incorporated in 2019, probably at the height of Morphe, when they were like, we're never going anywhere. And then it's like, welcome to pandemic world. All the brands and everybody's going out of freaking business. I'm sure Morphe felt invincible because, I mean, think about it. Why wouldn't they? They were selling like millions. Like I think I saw that like their profits were like $400 million a year. Crazy money. And then so they have all these retail stores that got opened up, and they were like, you know, doing all of these store openings, and you had all the influencers everywhere, and everybody was like selling Morphe with their Morphe code. I'm just baffled by the fact that how fast the industry can fall. Think about that. Like how fast it went. You couldn't even watch TV without having mainstream news talking about beauty guru drama. And then to 2023, Morphe filing bankruptcy and closing all of their retail stores. Like that's bonkers to me. And yeah, it just goes to show that not everything is forever. I mean, the beauty industry has made a huge decline in the last few years. I mean, it's kind of popping off on TikTok and stuff, but it's just really taken a huge hit in general. I mean, all the brands that we've known and loved for a really long time are like, where are you? Gone. Makeup Geek is gone. Morphe is still selling. They're not out of business. Okay, so that's kind of what I do for my base, just like really easy. And then I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty powder. This is the setting powder in Light. Still been using this every day. Still really like it. I did a review on it and like talked about it a while back, and it's a great product. Yeah, anyway, that's the news. That's what's going on with Morphe, and I just can't believe it. It's like crazy to me that in that amount of time, we went from untouchable to like bankrupt. So yeah, I don't know if you guys had heard of that, but it's all over the place probably. If you're in the makeup space or you care about beauty or anything like that, then you know. By the way, this is the Sigma matte bronzer in the shade Light. This is one I've talked about many times. I'm like about to hit pan on it. That's how much I love this product. It's so good. I use it every single day. And I'm using it on the Morphe E4. It's crazy to me though how like much something can change when you don't anticipate it. Because I think the thing is that with the beauty industry here online, everybody says like, you know, this job can be fleeting, this lifestyle is like, influencers aren't going to be forever. And then when you are one and it's like going really well, you're like, okay. Just things have so fundamentally changed. Like some of the biggest influencers are like quitting YouTube and like just views and all that stuff. It's just so weird to see. It like blows my mind. So I still take this all the way across the bridge of my nose because I like it to look sun-kissed. We're in the middle of winter. It does not matter to me. I need to look sun-kissed. And then for blush, this is what I've been using, Corta Rosa by Sigma. These products, man, they haven't left my table since I got them. I got this in the mail. This is the Brow Glue Non-Sticky Finish by NYX. And it's tinted. So they've had this out for a while, I think, and then they came out with a tinted version. So I'm gonna give it a go. Oh. It's like, okay. Can you guys hear sticks downstairs? My son, 2 years old, is obsessed with sticks. Oops. He asks like 50 times a day, listen to Come Sail Away? Listen, Boat on the River? Right now he's listening to Mr. Roboto, and I think he is the cutest thing in the entire world. He literally loves sticks so much. Oh, this really is gluey. In kind of a nice way. It really does hold your brows in place. I'm not a big fan of brows that like just stick straight up. I kind of straighten them up and then go through like that. Do, 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 do. Secret, secret, I got a secret. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that there have been some big changes in our lives that I will not be like necessarily talking about here, but you know, there's been a lot going on and it's been really intense and things have kind of calmed down now, but I had to take a break. And I think I have just determined, like I said in the beginning of this video, that like gone are the days where I put so much stock into what the fucking internet thinks about me. Because you know what? I know that saying is like so overstated, but like the ripest, juiciest peach, like you could be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world and there's still gonna be people out there who don't like peaches. I have this need. I like to be liked. I have to be liked. And I was talking to my therapist about it yesterday and I was like, I don't know why I care so much. And she was like, because it's just like part of human nature that we are meant to care. We want to make sure that we're, you know, being liked is like your brain's equivalent of knowing that you're like doing the right thing and all of that. Like I must make everybody like me. I don't like being misunderstood. I don't like being told that I'm somebody that I'm not. And I hold my values really high. And so when people think I'm somebody that I'm not, it really drives me nuts. And she was like talking to me about it and I'm thinking about it and I'm like, I have to let it go. You will be misunderstood. It's the internet. That's the point of the internet. The point of people on the internet is to be idiots. Like this is not real life. The shit that people say to me on the internet, they would never say to me in real life. You know how I know that? Because they never have. It's really easy to say stuff online and it's really, really, really impossibly hard to say stuff like that to people in person. By the way, I'm gonna take the same bronzer and I'm gonna just run it through my crease. This is what I've been doing lately. And it's so nice because it just ties the makeup in perfectly together because it's the same color. It just adds a nice little shadow. I think I'm really excited to get to this place because it feels almost like I had to get through to myself again. I had to get through to a point of myself that I remember I was at. Like for a long time, I was so like, I don't fucking care what you think. And then I just started to care. I think becoming a mom made me really care about things too much, that to a detriment, like definitely to a detriment. And I feel really, really free almost that I'm just going to put myself in the headspace of like, no, you're not allowed to put stock into it. I'm talking to myself here, but I have to sometimes because it's like, enough. You know the internet better than that. What did you expect? And you know what? I expected more. I guess sometimes you can look at the internet and expect and hope that they will surprise you. I know the internet and I knew better and I know better and I'm done giving power to shit that does not serve me and doesn't change anything. I don't need to do that. I just feel like it's the same as that TikTok. I could show you my messy house and I'm a slob. I could show you my clean house and it's unattainable. I can show you myself parenting and I'm high and mighty. I can show you myself parenting and I'm a bad parent. I can talk about breastfeeding and I'm formula shaming. I can talk about formula and I'm not doing what's best. There is no way to please the internet, because the internet fucking sucks sometimes. And there's a lot of wonderful that has come out of it, but there's a lot of shit that's come out of it. And we all know that. And we just have to take it for what it is. And that's what my therapist and I were talking about yesterday. She's like, when I stopped expecting anything out of the internet, it got better for me to be on, because I stopped expecting people to meet me at a logical level. I started expecting the internet to be what it's always been. And that's been a critical, wonderful, terrible place. I've been doing social media for 10 years. Nuts. And you would think that I would know this by now. You would think, right? I have not been posting here on this channel since December, but we have been posting all the time on our other channels. So if you guys are interested in checking out totally different type of content, you know, I talk about it all the time, but we are really active over on our Sweet Life of Zach and Kristi channel. We've been posting every week, and I am really loving that we've been able to focus more on like the homesteading side of things. And like, we are totally remodeling our pantry right now. We've been filming the whole thing, and we're about to start posting all of the home remodel before and after. So if you guys are interested in seeing how we remodeled our house and the design choices that we made and everything like that, you guys should go subscribe to that other channel. I'm gonna have it linked up here. I'm also gonna have it linked in the description of this video, but we are gonna start posting here like very soon all of our before and afters, and we're going to do it room by room instead of doing like a whole house tour, because that just feels like overwhelming in one go. We're going to do like full kitchen tour and like go through everything that we chose: countertops, cabinets, backsplash, the sink, all of those choices. We're going to go through all of that, and we're going to be doing that to each individual area of our house. I'm really excited to finally be posting the house tour. So that's kind of what we've been up to. We've been still working actually more than ever, but on the other channel. And it's been really lovely to just focus on that and get, you know, projects done on the house and be able to film it and show you guys as we've been going along. We've been doing some like art projects as well, and just some like creative things. My husband has been making these giant mushrooms in our yard we had an old dead tree. It was like a dead standing tree that we had cut down 2 years ago, and it was just hanging out in the yard, and we made some of it into firewood because it was kind of rotten on the inside. But my husband had cut these awesome big giant like 36-inch rounds maybe, and he has been using his like grinder tool and his chainsaw and doing chainsaw carvings of giant mushrooms in the yard, and we're going to put them around the yard as like yard ornaments. And especially since they are kind of rotten, it doesn't really matter. They'll sit outside, they'll grow moss, like they freaking look so cool. And we're starting to do like a lot of planning on our greenhouse and like garden planning and stuff like that for this coming year. And it's really exciting. And we're filming and documenting all of that over on the Sweet Life of Zach and Kristi, which again, I will have linked down below if you guys are interested in checking it out. So this is what I've been doing with my eyes lately. Just literally a wash of brown throughout the crease and then a pair of gorgeous lashes. I cannot remember what these lashes are. What are they? They are velour. They're the 100% vegan, cruelty-free velour. I'll have the name of them up on the screen. I'll be able to find them. I think they're like, I can't remember. But now I'm gonna do faux freckles. Some people, not a fan. Me, a fan. And I have this natural freckle right here. It's like a little freckle on my face. I just like to make it a little darker. And I have another one right here. Anyway, now I'm just gonna add like 67,000 more. So some of you care about mental health, some of you don't. And I think that a lot of people think I harp on it all the time. And to those people I say, fuck off. But what I will say is I've been tapering off of my medication for the last like 2 months, I would say. And I'm doing the slowest taper of life. Like some people, what they'll do is like first week, they cut it back by 5 milligrams, next week by 5, next week by 5, and then they're done. I am cutting it back by 2.5 like every 2 weeks so that I don't get any of the discontinuation symptoms. I'm like super good on it. I don't want to get like brain zaps. I don't want to have my mood suddenly dip or get like any of those bad, crappy things. So I am cutting back, but like really slowly just to see how I react without them. If I need to be on them forever, I will. So I'm just doing like a super slow taper, and so far, no symptoms. And some people might wonder why I'm tapering off of them. I have like not suddenly, but over like the last 6 months, I've developed like pretty severe twitches. I guess they are like tremors. They're called myoclonic jerks. My muscles, like I'll be sitting there and my legs will go like, and they like twitch like that. You know when you're falling asleep and then you jerk awake? It's like that, but when I'm awake. And it's really irritating and it's kind of concerning for me. And also I've been feeling more stable mentally and just kind of wondering, you don't know if you need medication forever if you don't try to taper yourself off when you're doing well. And I've been on them for like a year and a half now. And I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm like, dude, take them forever if you need to. I'm on SSRIs. I'm just giving it a shot. And if it works great for me, great. If it doesn't, well, there we go. I was also feeling just a little bit emotionally blunted. Like, it was almost like instead of feeling like an overwhelming senses, I'm feeling nothing. And it's like, it's really subtle. I can't really explain it, but it's almost just like I'm dulled, just a dulled version of myself. And it wasn't like super bad or anything, but I just want to feel a little bit more. And I also want to see how I can live without them. And if I don't do well, I will absolutely get back on them or try something else. I've been actually looking into potentially trying, like if it doesn't work out for me and I need something else, ketamine. I don't know if you guys know much about it, but I'm definitely like interested in potentially looking into like ketamine infusions, they are like ketamine clinics. I don't know if you guys know what ketamine is, but it's like an anesthetic. It's used mainly in like veterinary medicine, horse tranquilizer, cat tranquilizer. It is like, has recently in the last like not too long ago been discovered that it is very useful for treatment-resistant depression, anxiety, PTSD, PMDD for some people. It can even be beneficial for cluster headaches. And I've heard miraculous results from people. Now, I've never tried it, can't speak to it, but it is something that I am considering if, tapering off my medication doesn't go well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But my therapist is totally on board with me trying it, and if I need to. And I definitely will. I'll do anything that I can to be the best version of myself, and it can really help people. They do infusions, so you start with like one infusion and it lasts like 45 minutes or whatever, and you totally do trip out. Like you start having, like, it's a disassociative, so you feel like you're just like on another planet. And it's not like mushrooms or LSD, but like those are hallucinogens versus like ketamine is a disassociative. So you do trip, which I'm not stoked on because I don't like the feeling of being high, but you do what you gotta do for your mental health. And I've just heard like miraculous results from people. Some people don't have any benefit from it. Some people say it literally changes their entire life and that there's really rare instances of anything negative coming from it. So yeah, I'm looking into it and seeing kind of if it's the right option for me. But yeah, so there's some like alternate things to try. My PMDD has been fucking bitch lately. I'll tell you that right now. I got diagnosed with PMDD after my son was born. That can happen. There's like a trigger for some people, and childbirth for me was a trigger for PMDD. And it is life ruining. If you don't know what it is, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, and it's so freaking annoying because like you only get like 2 good weeks out of the month where your mental health feels stable. And then when you ovulate, which is for me like mid-month, I just passed my ovulation right now, your mood, like, they call it hell week because you take a huge dip in your mental health just because of your hormone fluctuation. It's not that you have incorrect hormones, it's that you have an incorrect brain response to hormones. It's so annoying. It's like the most annoying thing in the entire world because I can feel that I'm not myself. I can feel that I'm raging and like saying things I wouldn't normally say. And dude, it's just like nuts to me how it just developed one day. And now I'm gonna live with this for seemingly forever. That's the makeup, by the way. Don't I look cute? I know. I love this makeup so much. Like, just look how pretty. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and chatting. I know that, it's been up and down here on my YouTube channel, and it's just really weird. It's just really weird being a content creator. It's just such a mind fuck. Like, what a weird place to be, and to feel like you have such a clear identity and then you like lose that, and then you like start caring too much about what people think, and then to feel like, no, who have I become? I've become somebody who lets the internet dictate what I'm going to say and do and think and feel, and you're gonna tell me who I am? Me? No. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm excited to just say f it from my heart to yours. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this makeup look and like sitting down and chatting with me. I have some really fun video ideas. And when I say fun, I mean not fun at all, actually. They're kind of like serious. I want to do a video. Let's just shake things up. And let's talk about how people treat their children and how it's unacceptable. I've just seen a lot of things online in the last couple of years since I became a mom where I'm like, yeah, no. And how it has become socially acceptable to be hella shitty towards children, and they're literally human beings, people, real, with real thoughts and feelings and emotions, and you guys are treating them like a prop in a movie, and I do not appreciate, and I want to talk about it. So there's some other things, some serious things I want to talk about, some fun things, some news, some opinionated pieces I have so much I want to say, and I've been holding back on that because I don't have like a degree in early childhood development, but you don't need a degree in early childhood development to have an opinion. So I have to just state everything as my opinion, and that's where we're going from here on. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are looking forward to some of my new videos, and I will see you in my next one.